Today, I am going to be taking a common sense test. Apparently, only 1 in 40 people can actually answer these. So I'm a little bit nervous that my common sense is about to be exposed. 35 questions. If I don't get over 80%, I'll cry. Question 1. C is the father of D, but D is not the son of C. How is that possible? C is the father of D. D is here. C's the dad, but D is not the son. D is C's daughter. That's the only way it can be possible. Let's go. It's got us thinking already. Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain on Earth? You see what they're doing here? Before it was discovered, whether it was discovered or not, it's still the highest mountain on Earth, right? It doesn't matter when they discovered it. So it is Mount Everest. Thank you very much. 2 for 2. What is the world's most populous country?
Populous.
The highest population. Oh, this is actually tough. It's not the United States. Is it China? I think it's India. Or is it China? China's the most popular language, isn't it? China. He pulled a muscle from that celebration. All right, I'm getting 100%. You're not beating me at this. Like, my common sense is there. If peacocks do not lay eggs, how are baby peacocks born? Live birth. In labs, they are born from older peacocks' ashes. What? Peahens have them. I have no idea. It's a live birth, right? Peacocks obviously don't lay eggs. They just give birth like other animals and humans give birth. What? Peacocks are the males of the species and peahens are the females. I did not know that. I actually had no idea. I've never heard of a peahen in my life. I reckon you all got that wrong. If you got that one wrong, subscribe to the channel. How can a man go 9 days without sleep? Okay. Magic, by sleeping during the night. Surgery, it's impossible. 9 days. Daytime. Day could mean Tuesday, which is day and night, but days could be in the daytime, which means sleeping at night. I mean, it's not impossible. You could go 9 days without sleeping. You wouldn't be very well and wouldn't recommend it. So I'm going to say by sleeping during the night. Depending on the hours a person keeps, it's technically very possible to go 9 days without sleeping. You just have to sleep at night. Yeah, thank you very much. Do they celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK? We don't, but we kind of do because we have like the Black Friday deals, which is linked to Thanksgiving, isn't it? I've never celebrated it, and I don't know any of my friends that celebrate it unless they're American. So I'm going to say no. Yeah, it's an American holiday, but it is becoming more global, right? Are low-fat foods usually better for you than the regular foods? What? How's this common sense? This is a yes factual, isn't it? Are low-fat foods usually better for you than the regular foods? So if you get a low-fat version of something like low-fat mayonnaise compared to regular mayonnaise, yes, it's generally better for you, I think, but you don't know what else they put in these things, do you? So I'm going to say yes. Oh, come on. While low-fat foods are always lower in fat, companies usually replace the fat with sugar and artificial flavorings that many of these foods are not as good. I should have backed myself. Which of these colors is warm? I'm going to say red. Red hot. Fire's red. When you warm an image, you make it yellowy, orange, red. So I'm going to say red. Yeah, we love that. We are right. Which is heavier, 100 pounds of steel or 100 pounds of feathers? You've all got that, right? They weigh the same. 100 pounds is 100 pounds. It doesn't matter. So they weigh the same. Thank you. That is a golden oldie of a question, that. What do they call eggplants in the UK? Oh, no. An eggplant is, it's not courgette. It's not a whiffles. I've never heard of a whiffles in my life. It's an aubergine. I don't like aubergines. The texture, just ming. Hey! Nailed it. What is the main language spoken in India? Urdu, Sanskrit. It's not going to be... It won't be English. It better not be English. I think it's going to be Hindi. Yes. Hindi, English. English is in the top 5, though. Interesting. Most people speak it as a second language, which makes sense, right? I don't think I'm doing too badly. I'm going to get over 80%, I reckon. And I'm going to beat you. Lake Geneva is in which state? It's not in a state. It's in the country of Switzerland because it is in Geneva, which is in Switzerland. I mean, that is proper common sense, that. Bruh. Have you got it yet? It's in which state? Lake Geneva is in Switzerland, which is a country and not a state. However, it's state of matter. So it's talking like science. It's a liquid. Oh, that's embarrassing. I've literally trolled myself. Oh, the comments are going to be brutal on that one. Which US city has a very French heritage? don't think it's New York City. I've never heard of Boise well, I've heard of Savannah. New Orleans. Is New Orleans French? I don't know this. Boise, that sounds French, but I've never heard of it as a US city. I'm gonna go New Orleans. Hey! Initially part of a large North American French territory. There you go. French is still spoken in the Canadian province of Quebec. Oh, I knew that one. If Quebec came up, I would have got that. Which two continents are basically one continent? Wait, hang on a minute. Which two continents are basically one? But what do you mean by basically one? So Europe and Asia are very separate. Asia and Australia are completely separate. Antarctica and Australia are completely separate. It's got to be North America and South America, right? They're connected, and then North and South, so they're both part of America. Oh, I was thinking of just Mexico, wasn't I? You get that whole other part of South America that's not attached to America. Europe and Asia, they are joint. Have I ever said that I'm a geography pro? No! If a coconut falls from a tree where the wind is blowing from the east, where will the coconut land? Okay. Right, this is confusing because, imagine that's east, wind is blowing from the east, it will blow the coconut to the west, but it's still going to land on the ground. But it may not land on the ground because maybe somebody's picking it up. Maybe it's landing on the sand. Is that still the ground? It is, isn't it? Where will the coconut land? I'm going to say on the ground. Hey, regardless of the direction the wind is coming from, anything which falls will inevitably hit the ground. Oh, look. Of course, as long as nothing's in the way. Which country is not in the Americas? Senegal. Senegal's in Africa. Let's go! Right, geography knowledge redeemed. How many months have 28 days? Oh, this is a sneaky one because they all have 28 days. Every single month has 28 days in it. Yes, some have more than 28, but how many actually have 28? Like a 28 day? All of them. Thank you very much. I'll take my point. Oh, I've seen that question before. That's why I got it right. I actually got it wrong the first time I saw it, yeah. Are eggs good or bad for you in moderation? I am not a dietary expert. Are eggs good? Yeah. Boiling 500 eggs a day isn't good for anyone. Eggs still have a controversial reputation, even in small amounts. Even though declared healthy by American Heart Association 20 years ago, people still think they are a heart attack on a plate. Wait, so why is good the right answer? We take the point. Who was the president of the US in 17... What? Well, it wasn't Barack Obama. It wasn't George Washington. I don't even know who FDR is. So I'm going to say none of the above. Thank you. The US was not founded until 1776, see? I didn't know that at all. None of you knew it. You didn't. Don't pretend you did either. How many things are in a baker's dozen? You don't really hear people talking about a dozen now, but a dozen is 12. But a baker's dozen, I don't remember the story of this, but a baker's dozen is 13. I don't know why. How many times can you subtract 5 from 40? Oh, this is annoying because if you forget their numbers and you take it in text form, you can't take 5 from 40 because 40 doesn't have a 5 in it. But if you subtract 40, how many times? So 1, 35, 2 to 30, 3 to 25, 4 to 20, 5 to 15, 6 to 10, 7 to 5, 8 to 0. 8 is not even an option. So therefore it has to be no. What? Oh, that's so annoying. That's not even common sense. I would say that is the opposite of common sense. I'm annoyed at that one. Oh, we need to get back. I need to get back. I've got to hit that 80%. If I do this test on my own, nobody needs to know my score, but you all know my score. I'll never live it down. Leap year is every 4 years. Yes, it is. When does February have 28 days? They're trying to catch me out with the 28 days. February has 28 days every year, bro. A truck driver goes down a one-way street the wrong way in front of cops. Why is he not pulled over? It was opposite day. No, he was walking. Oh, that could work. His truck was blue. He was very short. Do you know what I would have said before seeing those answers? Is that the cops were also going like down the wrong way on a one-way street. That's what I would have put. But I'm going to say he was walking. Hey, he never said he was in his truck, right? That is when making assumptions can get you in trouble. Do all of the countries in Europe belong to the EU? Well, I'm in the UK and we are no longer part of the EU and therefore no. There's a couple of other countries that aren't. I think Switzerland aren't part of it, but it's complicated because there's like the EU and then there's certain things they can be, but no, they're not all part of the EU. That's it. Europe is a geographical region. The European Union, political union that not every country in the area is part of. Macedonia, Russia, Gibraltar, Belarus are some. There we go. If you've learned something, like and subscribed. We've all learned something. If I'm going to like and I'm already liked and subscribed. How many pears can you put in an empty basket? How many pears, as in fruit, can you put in an empty basket? I got my answer to this one. Yeah, I don't think many of you are getting this. The answer's 1. It's not 0. 15 doesn't make any sense. Need more info to answer does make sense, but I'm going to apply this in a clever way. If you look into empty basket, you got a P, you got an E, you got an A. Oh, there's no R in there. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid, basically. Need more info. I was right, but for the wrong reasons, so I changed my mind. But I think that is actually wrong, and I'll tell you why. They're saying you can put one pair in an empty basket, then it's not an empty basket. Yeah, but who says I have to put one pair in? If I pick up 15 pairs and put them all in at the same time, 15. That would be the answer. So the answer can be whatever I want. So actually, you know what? I'm actually having the point for that, because that's wrong, and I'm right. A rooster lays an egg on a barn roof. Now, when I think of barn roof, I think of like a pitched roof like this, right? Which way does it roll? Does it go to the left, to the right, roll up? It doesn't. Oh my word, what? You can't say left or right because you don't know anything more about the rooster on a barn roof. A barn roof. Which way does it roll? I don't know. This is going to bug me because I want to say it doesn't. But you know what? I'm saying it doesn't. Oh, the egg would not exist in the first place. This is because roosters do not lay.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Oh, I didn't spot that one, did I? These questions, they're good. They're tricky. Is it illegal for a person living in Texas to be buried in Pennsylvania? I don't know. I don't live in America. I have not been buried in America, so I can't answer that. I reckon it's a yeah. And I was wrong. It's a trick question. It is illegal to bury anyone alive, regardless of... But I wasn't saying bury somebody alive. It's a person living. We're hypothetically talking about if somebody's living there, like, so me. If I live where I live, can I get buried somewhere else? We're hypothetically hypothesizing. It's a really tough word to say with my lisp.
Hypothesizing.
When is the right time to flip a pancake? Okay, I know this one. Whenever you want. I mean, that is true. When it gets brown on top is wrong, because obviously on top is not cooking, it's cooking here. It's not never. It is actually when the top starts to bubble. There we go. I'm actually pretty goated at flipping pancakes. Oh, I'm hungry now. Which of these numbers is even? I feel like this is a trick question because it's obviously 4. Okay, that is that simple that it wasn't a trick. Fine. But got careful because some of them, you think they're easy and they're not. They're tricks. Which part of a person's body grows for their whole life? It's not your eyes. Your eyes are actually the same size. I believe your eyes don't grow at all. That's where babies have big eyes because your eyes don't change, I don't think. Your shoulders don't grow. Your toes don't. Nah, my toes haven't grown. I believe it's your ears. I was right. Ears and the nose. Yeah, mine's definitely getting bigger. It used to be like that. In which of these countries do they not use euros? That's the currency. Okay, England. I mean, that's very easy because I live in England. We don't use euros. Euros? I can't say it, but I know we don't use it. Do Buddhists believe in God? Oh, I don't know. Don't they believe in Buddha? But then is Buddha a god? Buddha is a god, right? I don't know, by the way. Some Buddhists believe in one or many deities. Others not believe in gods at all. Oh, fair enough. All right. I mean, I'm not angry at getting that one wrong because I'm not a Buddhist. So you're in a dark room with a candle. Ooh. A gas stove. Okay, at least I can keep warm. And a lamp. You only have one match. Which do you like first? Oh, I like this question. Okay. We're in a dark room. Candle, gas stove, and a lamp. Have you worked it out? Stove, lamp, candle, or match? Well, obviously, you have to light the match first because a match isn't lit. Oh, you won't get up earlier than that to get me, mate. I reckon it's a yeah. And I was wrong. The match. Thank you. I think a lot of people jump the gun and be like, oh, do the stove, mate. How much dirt is in a hole that is 18 feet deep and 4 feet wide? Come on, you got this one. I got this one. I know this one. Think about it. If it's a hole, there's nothing in it. So I'm going to say none. We're getting better. I generally don't know if I'm on hitting 80%. I hope so. If there are 5 apples and you take 4, how many do you have? Right, this is a trick. It's definitely not a simple 5 minus 4. If there are 5 apples and you take 4... Wait, 4 apples? It doesn't stipulate apples, does it? No. So we're thinking 5 minus 4, 1. But it's not that question, right? If there are 5 apples. So there's 5 apples there. I don't own these apples. There's just 5 apples. These. They're the 5 apples, right? And I take 4. Yoink. How many have I got? 4 apples. Thank you. We nearly messed that one up. There we go. You love that? My fingers are apples now. And that's it. Please, I need to hit this 80%, otherwise I'm going to cry. I think I've done it. 27 out of 35. Wait a minute. 77%! Oh, whilst I'm going to cry, there's a video on your screen. You're going to love it. Just watch it, please.